In this lesson, we're going to continue to discuss working with text. If you'd like to follow along, go into your File menu to Open, and in the Sample Files folder, scroll down to 0507 Placeholder Text Speaks Your Language. And in that folder, there's a file called 0507 Placeholder Text Your Way. And just open that file. What is placeholder text? It's text that is not real words. It's fake text that allows you to work on a layout before you may have all of your text available from your writer. I'm going to go to my type tool and just get an insert point at the beginning of my text frame. And to add placeholder text, I'm going to go under my type menu to fill with placeholder text. And that's exactly what it does. It fills the frame with fake text that kind of looks like it's real words, even though it's not. I'm going to undo that. I'm just going to hit Command-Z or Control-Z. Wouldn't it be great to have your own custom placeholder text that you could use just when you want? Well, there is a way to do that. Why don't we give it a try? I'm going to switch into my Finder on a Mac, Explorer on a PC. And I'm going to find my application folder for InDesign CS6. I'm also going to find the folder that's in the sample files folder called 0507 Placeholder Text Speaks Your Language. And there's a file in there that's called placeholder.txt. I'm going to copy that into InDesign's application folder. So I'm going to select it and hit Command-C on a Mac, Control-C on a PC to make a copy of that. Click in my Adobe InDesign folder and paste in that file. Command-V on a Mac, Control-V on a PC. So there it is. What I did was I created my own text and then saved that TXT file with the name placeholder.txt. By bringing it into the InDesign application folder, that's the text that InDesign is going to use. I'm going to go back into InDesign and now go to Type, Fill with Placeholder Text. And you can see if I zoom in really close here, now it's real words, and it's actually telling me how to create this placeholder.txt file and make InDesign use that custom placeholder as your placeholder text. But when I'm done using that custom text, what I need to do is go back into my InDesign application folder and just drag that placeholder.txt file out of that application folder, or I could trash it. So now if I go back into InDesign again, and let me select all of this text, I'm just going to get an insert point and hit Command-A or Control-A on a PC and delete, and watch what happens when I go back now into my type menu, filled with placeholder text. It's going back to InDesign's fake text. I'm going to undo that by hitting Command-Z or Control-Z, and I'm going to fit the layout in my window by hitting Command or Control-0. There's one other thing that you can now do in InDesign CS6. What if you wanted your placeholder text to look like a non-Roman language? Well, if I go under my type menu, go down to Fill with Placeholder Text, and hold down my Command key on a Mac or Control key on a PC, it's going to open a little dialog window, and you can see by default it's filling it with Roman text. What if I wanted Greek or Hebrew or Arabic or Japanese or Korean? There's a lot of choices here. Why don't I choose Hebrew? And I'm going to click OK. And you can see it actually filled it with Hebrew text. Really kind of cool. And it's actually going the right direction for Hebrew. Hebrew and Arabic, the Mid-Eastern languages, read backwards from American English. So you can see all of the text is actually flush to the right and rag left. So really kind of a cool command. Let me just select all this text and delete it and fix the alignment from align right to align left, and watch what happens if I go to type, filled with placeholder text. It's going to go back to the default Roman. Really kind of cool. We're going to continue to discuss working with text in the next lesson.